Here to take a look at retail reality is Sheraz Mian. He's with Zax.com, keeping his eye on all things shopping. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
So the fourth quarter was basically what for retailers? How did they do overall?
It was bad, and it was bad relative to expectations, where the hope was that given this improving kind of macro backdrop, gasoline prices had been coming down, the labor market had been improving, and the hope was that that improvement should show up in better retail sector results. It did not happen. The earnings and revenues and surprises for the retail sector were as weak as we saw elsewhere for the S&P 500 as a whole.
So gasoline not making a dent at all?
You know, it's a big conundrum, kind of a head scratcher for economists overall out there. Part of the explanation appears to be that consumers seem to be saving part of those gasoline savings, but they are spending it. They're just not spending it in the Macy's and Walmarts of the world. Retailers, you have to keep in mind, are also have to deal with this secular shift where spending is moving away from the brick and mortars to the online space. And then over the last many years, we have had this hyper competitive environment in the retail space where they have to mark down everything to bring consumers into the place.
Oh, Americans are savvy. They love a sale. What about the first quarter? How are things looking there? Because we did get that jobs report, and there was mention that the retail sector was one of the strongest hiring areas.
That's right. The hiring is a positive for the broader economy as a whole, but it's not necessarily a good thing for the individual retailers. We have started hearing from retailers, the big box guys, particularly Walmart, Costco, that they're seeing the payroll expenses going up, and that's weighing on their bottom line profitability as well.
So tell me which of the retailers seems to be holding up the best.
And then you have all the restaurants group in there. So broadly, the restaurant space is doing pretty good. In the traditional retail space, the home improvement segment is doing better. But the conventional department store and the discount model is under strain. So not a lot of pickings over there.
Interesting that people are eating out more.
That's right, they are.
Good to have you here. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.